It says, a worthless person, a wicked man, walks with a perverse mouth. He winks with his eyes. He shuffles his feet. He points with his fingers. Perversity is in his heart. He devises evil continually. He sows discord. So these are characteristics of an evil man. And what he's talking about when he walks with he winks with his eyes, shuffles with his feet. He's talking about certain mannerisms that people make, certain mannerisms that people have that are trying to deceive people. They have, they have a different posture. They have a different cues that they use, different little idiosyncrasies that they have to kind of tip things off. He's just talking about the way that they act, their body posture. Therefore, this person sows discord. Therefore, his calamity shall come suddenly. Suddenly he shall be broken without remedy. These 6 things the Lord hates. Yea, 7 are an abomination to him. Now, this is a literary tool that was used by the writers of Proverbs. This was a way of expressing something, the way that the Hebrews, particularly in poetry, the way they would express something. And when they said there are six things, and there are 6 things to do. Yes, 7 are da 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 da. The way that we would say that is this: listen, I'm going to tell you 6 things here, and then there's also a 7th thing, and that 7th thing you need to pay really close attention to. This is just a literary device or a literary tool at emphasizing the last thing that it's talking about. So I'm going to give you a list here, and then there's a 7th thing, and I want you to pay very close attention to what that 7th thing is. So let's do that here as we're reading. He says, okay, now these are the things that the Lord hates. Okay, let me share something with you. What is the fear of the Lord? The fear of the Lord is to love what God loves and to hate what God hates. It's real simple. I know it's not politically correct, but it's biblically correct. Number 1, a proud look. God hates that. Pride is a really big deal. Got the devil kicked out of heaven. It's a big deal. A lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. Now, by the way, in the 10 Commandments over in Exodus chapter 20, it says over there, in the King James Bible translates it, thou shalt not kill. Now, that's not actually what it says. It does say that in the King James Bible, but what it means in the Hebrew, what it says is, you shall not take innocent life. You shall not, some people translate, you see in some translations, thou shalt not murder. But the phrase is, the word literally means, you shall not take innocent life. So this is what he's talking about here. This is one of the commandments. Your hands shall not shed innocent blood. Another thing that he hates is a heart that devises wicked plans. Feet that are swift in running to evil. You can think about, people that things come along, things they know they shouldn't be doing, but yet to be around a particular group of people, they are very quick to get into something. They're easily persuaded or swayed. A false witness who speaks lies. God hates that. I was just thinking about political people. This will kind of wipe that out. Okay, and then the next one is the 7th one. Now remember, the 7th one is the others that God hates. This one is an abomination. An abomination's really bad. God hates it. God hates these things. But this one is an abomination. Which one is this? And one who sows discord among brethren. He that sows discord among his enemy, among brethren. God hates that with a passion.